This is page 50, the second one, the one at the bottom, number 2. I go through the process I used to learn a piece of music. Let's see what we get. Look it over, it's 2 lines long, treble and bass clef, 1 sharp in the key signature. Now we're in the key of G major, so all the F's are going to be sharped. I look through it, I don't see any F's, so doesn't matter. You still got to have the F in the key signature though. And 3/4 time now. The hands are playing one at a time because the right hand plays the first line, left hand plays the second. So let's try both hands. The right hand is here, and the left hand when it comes in is here, thumb and the here. And it's just quarter notes. That rhythm should be easy enough for you, I hope. Once you have the notes and fingering and rhythm all worked out. And really you should be able to play these without looking at the keyboard because you're not moving around. Again, you want to work on the feel of the keyboard, on where the keys are, remembering which finger is on which key, all at the same time. Okay. Then I do the articulation. Here it's just all connected, it's phrasing. Okay. You can lift up at the end of the first line before you go to the second. Just like taking a breath, just cut that note just a hair short to go. Yeah, and that's, otherwise you're connecting them. For the dynamic, the first line is F, for forte is loud, whatever you think loud is. It depends on your situation. Kind of heavy. Let the wrist collapse a little bit here if you want. And then the second line is just mezzo forte or just sort of loud. Just come down a little bit. Just. Okay. Speed is somewhere in the middle. And again, it's a feel. There's no right or wrong here unless you don't go slow. That's not moderato. And you don't go, that's not moderato. It's just somewhere in a nice gentle feel. Now don't copy me, but that's one way of doing it. You might try it a little different speed. You might experiment with the dynamics a little bit. Remember the natural accent. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm exaggerating them so you can hear them better, but you just feel these. There is a note at the bottom to transpose it to F major. Remember, F major has 1 flat. All the B's are flat. So basically you're playing the same fingers, you're just in a different key. So instead of here, we're going to go, this is G position, by the way, because the bottom note is G, and that's where we are. We're going to go to F position, so we just come down to F position here, except we need B flats. So we got to have B flats in there. So that's the position. And then basically you're just playing the same fingers. Looking at this transposing thing is reading the music. I went down a major second, so I'm simply transposing all the notes a major second down, and I'm playing in the key of F. So a G becomes an F. So I'm thinking F. I'm thinking that way. That's another way of transposing. Sometimes you got to do that when you have a long way to go. Like move it down a perfect fifth or up or whatever. Sometimes you just got to read the notes and think what the new note is in the music, and then that's what the note you play. Sometimes, like here, you just play the fingers. You're just using the same fingers because you're not moving around or nothing. And as far as that goes, transpose it to whatever key you want. Let's say I transpose it to the key of E major. E major, in case you don't know, has 4 sharps. The F sharp, the G sharp, or the C sharp. They're always in the same order. F is first, then C, and then G, and then D. We're using them all except the A sharp. So as long as I just play those notes, the white keys and those, I use the same fingers. So I just E position, which would be here, because of the F sharp and G sharp are in the key signature, and I just play those notes. In any key. I've been doing it a while, so you get the hang of it. You got to know what the sharps and flats are in the keys you want to go to, so you know which black keys to use. But otherwise, you're just playing the same finger numbers. You can think I'm playing this thing, and then the music goes up a second, so I'm just going to go up a second on the keyboard. Music goes up another second. Let's go to a different key. Let's go to E flat major. E flat major has 3 flats. B flat is always the first, and then E flat, and then A flat. They're in that order. So we're playing all white keys except these. We're using these black keys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hand in that position for that key, and I'm going to use the thumb. And then the music goes up a second, so I'm going to go up a second. Then the music goes up another second. Same note, down a second, down a second, up a second, up a second, up a second, up a second. So I'm just playing the notes in the key. I'm not worrying about whether it's a major, minor, second, or what it is. Does it go up or down in the music? I'm going up or down on the keyboard in the key I'm in. That tells me the notes to use. Another way of doing it. So you can see the relationship or the intervals within the music itself, and use that to, I'm going to use the same interval on the keyboard. Another way of transposing. You might need different methods at different times. It's nice to know them all. Yeah. And your teacher may have other ideas too. Let's play this together slowly and check the notes and the rhythms. I'll give us 3 counts. I'm not doing the dynamics, just notes and rhythms. 1, ready, go. 2, 3. 2, 3, off.